Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Just gonna find myself on YouTube so I can get the chat up. Okay, yep, so welcome back to another live stream. I know it's been a very long time since I've done one, but I've got Train Sim 5 now, the West Coast Main Line, and I've got all my routes and locos over to this one. I did try it a bit earlier than yesterday, but it just wouldn't work for some reason, so I just had to... I downloaded everything one by one, so then I didn't make any mistakes. Good morning, Sophie, how are you? So yeah, let's get to the trains. I have played this quite a bit, but because it's technically a first look on the channel, so I thought I'd just do a little intro to it, the conductor mode, and the West Coast Main Line. How am I enjoying Train Sim 5? It's okay. It's not too bad. Crashes quite a lot. Also, yeah, speaking of crashes, if this stream crashes, I deeply apologise, because it is prone to crash. It's not very strong. Oh. I just don't think it's both for PS4, to be honest. Right, let's get the 350 up. Yeah, also you don't get the 377 on PS4 because it just can't hold that many. Well, on PS4 you can't get the 377, the 710s, or the tube stocks. I'm not sure if you can actually get the 710s, but yeah. The only trains you can get on PS4 is a 350 and a 390. That's it. Because it's just too much services for it to handle all in one, so they only chose like the main locomotives or the main or the main units. So yeah, sorry if I don't have the 377 or anything. It's because I am on a earlier gen console, but hopefully I'll upgrade to a PS5 maybe next year. Not this year. Next year. Of course I am, Sophie. I'm buzzing for that route. I'm gonna drive the route I tried to do earlier, but it crashed, but it's probably the best one that they've got on here at the minute. 2K07 London Euston to Milton Keynes. Let's do driver first. The cab in the 350 is immensely detailed. That QR code doesn't even work. I've tried it on my phone, it just doesn't. What are your thoughts on West Coast Main Line? It's not too shabby. Bit empty to me, but I suppose that's a problem that all early gen consoles have to suffer with. But it's a bit empty, but the route details overall are pretty good. So it's alright. Here we are in the 350. Right, let's get the cab set. I've learnt how to operate it now, so that's good. Don't have to fiddle about with anything. Just don't have to mess about having to learn how to do it and stuff, because I know how to now. Oh, crap. Open the wrong side. Oops. That's better. They have changed the door animation and sounds for the 350. Because I kind of class this train as like an updated 380. Because they're both Desiros, they're both made by the same company. Or same manufacturer, I think. But the 380's doors sound a bit different. And I prefer this one. Because I just think it has more character, to be honest. I did that on conductor mode and crashed the route. Yep. It crashes a lot. You're on Xbox, aren't you, Sophie? But the later, like the later gen, aren't you? Also, I have tried conductor mode and it is absolute balls with express services. It's just not good because you just have to stand there and wait for half an hour to get to bloody Watford Junction. Right, are you getting on? Yep, okay. Let's get the door shut. Right, realistically you just sound this buzzer, so set it to forward. That's DSD, I think. Signal. Oh look, another 350. Fancy that. Unfortunately, yes, Law, but even Series X, yep. Everyone crashes. Oops, I'm speeding. But yeah, if this one crashes, don't blame me. Look how detailed this cab is. There's so much going on. Oh yeah, you can also view the screen. That's a new feature. You just press circle to go back. And you can like hover around, check the information and stuff. Language, contrast, brightness, power. So yeah. Got the door system. Yeah, it's very cool. That's a bit of a questionable name, but hello. What did you upgrade to, Sophie? What model? Because I'm upgrading soon. Probably this Christmas. Yeah, so we're starting to kind of make our way out of Euston. Yes, we are from the UK. Oh, 15 Pro Max. One of the best. I currently have an iPhone 7, but I am planning to upgrade very, very soon. Because at the minute, it is rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish, but it's just not as good as I want it to be. that massive gradient, Jesus. Oh yeah, zoom out a bit more. Next up is Harrow and Wealdstone. Yeah. I mean, if I was to upgrade from an iPhone 7, I'd probably get anything more than an iPhone 12 or 13. Anything newer than that, I'd get. I wouldn't get an iPhone 8 or an iPhone X or anything, because they're quite old, but I'd get like one of the newer phones. There you go, that's the outside. Oh! Okay, that's a sign I should get back in the cab. When it does that, a very large fear rises within my body. Because that's when I know it could potentially crash, which I do not want it to. I think this thing has suspension. I'm not actually sure. I thought it didn't. I thought it didn't because the bogies didn't bounce whenever it went over the joints. It just has that kind of standard wobbling, like that. Not really sure. Thing about more recent iPhones gone is Lightning connector. They use a fast charge USB cable. Yeah. The newer the model, the faster the charge, I'm guessing. But you know, my iPhone 7's been really good for what it is, really. I've had it for 2 years, and I think now it's just the time for an upgrade. Because usually owning a phone for about a good, well, this is just my opinion, but owning a phone for at least between 2 to 4 years is alright. That's like that's long enough. I think upgrades are best every like 3 or 4 years. I know 2 sounds a bit short, but 2 years is a lot longer than than it feels, you know what I mean? I've had that phone for so long. But when I upgrade, I think I'm just going to transfer everything over to my new one. So then I don't have to lose any photos or videos or anything. Definitely not, because they're like memories. Your old one was 4 years old. Wow. How long do you think you should upgrade for, Sophie? So like the time gap. Also, iPhone 12s are pretty good as well. I could have gotten a good screenshot then. You know what, I will now. Look at how lovely that looks. Oh yeah, there's also like new features to photo mode, so you've got immersion blur now. So that means you can blur the background so it looks like it's going really fast. And we are going very fast right now. We're doing like nearly 90, so we could have that on. Maybe a bit less, because we're not going as fast as like a Pendolino or something, so yeah. Focal point. You only really need to use the focal point if you're zoomed into the locomotive, like you're close to the locomotive. You can also go inside the train now, which I find awesome. Look at that. You can go inside the cab with a nice sunrise. I think focal point. There you go. You don't really need focal point on at the minute, so I'm just going to try and get everything in the cab. There, that's better. I don't think anything will, but don't really matter, does it? Well, there's me. So if I just go, I know this looks really disturbing. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I can just do field of view. There you go. This is a bit like Train Sim Classic, isn't it? So like the really panned out camera. There you go. I want to get the same level as the driver. So about there. Then if I just do a rotation, because the train is tilting, so if I just do that. And then I could make the field of view a bit smaller. I want to get the speedometers and all that, and all the gauges in as well. And I can also change the time of day. I'm going to get the saturation right up. I could do that. No, I won't do that. Make it a bit brighter. And you can also change the time of day. That's a new option. So you can make the sun visible. Hopefully. A massive difference there, isn't it? Because the sun at the minute... Whereabouts is the sun? The sun's over there. I wanted to get the sun in. I could here. I don't really know. I want to get the sun in. Hang on. Yeah, you can also change the and time advance of the train. There, that's what I want. It is a bit broken, but yeah. If I just do that, try and get the sun in. Oh, let's take motion blur off because that just makes it really blurry. Obviously. Somewhere where I can see the sun. Right, the sun is over there, so if I just move the train... Would that be better? No. I want to get the... There, that's... No! No! I can't see the bloody sun now. Oh, never mind. I'll do that later. But yeah, that's just like the camera now. It's pretty good. Oh no! Why? I put it in emergency. They said they've fixed that as well. Like, to stop it slipping into bloody emergency. Oh, well now I've just got to wait and waste my time and get it back up to speed. Oh, for God's sake. Okay. There we go. Let's get it back up to speed, shall we? I will be late in a minute. By about a minute, probably. Dovetail actually said they'd fix that problem as well with when the brakes easily slip into emergency. That they still haven't done, really. Also, for the RHTTs, they've been going pretty well. I've been getting good drivers recently. No offence to any other drivers, but like the drivers recently have just been amazing. 6U83 York Thrall 2 Horsham. What's that one? 6U83. Don't worry guys, I'm still concentrating. No, it's operated by Haskell. It's just a stone blower. It's a so a stone blower was at York Thrall this morning, and 37254. That's not doing 3J51 anymore. That's doing well, I think it did 3S20 or 3S26 another day. Morning, model railway boy. How are you? Right, we're nearly at Harrow. Just gonna start braking. The brakes on this are so sensitive. The brakes are very good on these anyway. I'll get back to the comments once I've stopped. I want to hear them. I want to hear it decelerate. I think my train is a 4-car unit.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. If you feel faint, seek help at the next station. Do not use the emergency cord, as this may delay help reaching you.
Here we are at Harrow and Wealdstone. This route is also in London Underground, as seen here. But unfortunately, we get no Tube AI on this route for PS4, which is very disappointing. But hey ho. That's a lot of people. Right. Next stop is Bushy. Right, oh yeah, I'll get back to the comments. Oh god, there's been so many. Starting to do my model railway build project. Well, good luck. Oh cool, what railway? Well, it's not going to be based on any place, but just a massive railway with stuff from real life. Awesome. You're welcome. That's something else. Missing guard. Bot buzzing back. Yeah. They only have that with the pacer. They need to have that as well. That might actually be a good suggestion, Sophie. Make all the trains that have buzzers like buzz back whenever you shut the doors or anything, because that'll be very nice. That's why just trains are amazing. I'm not sure if the 87s have buzzers on them. I don't think they do. But if they do, then they'll probably do that. Talking of Pacer, have you seen the update? What update? What's happened to the Pacer? We're already at 80. That's impressive. The Pacer's Rollerblind now has destination in for new route. Yes, Morecambe and Lancaster and stuff. Right, Bushy in 2.3 miles. Coming up to a 90, so I'm just going to lower the power. The power 2, because then that'll coast the train. I can see Bushy on the track monitor now, another platform. Oh, is it really surfy? I don't know who they are, but they sound important. The Radford family. Oh yeah, the wipers have been updated on on the Desiro as well. They now, well, I think it's the same animation except now they've enhanced the sounds a little bit. Now they've added that like weird, like scraping sound that it makes when it's clearing water. There you go. Do you hear that like the wipe? They've added that now. So it's good to see that they've actually like changed it a little bit. I'm not bothered with the buzzer. Let's just get going. Sue and Noel also own their own pie company based in Haitian. Oh. You know a lot about known for and famous fors, don't you, Sophie? I think one you told me was wasn't wasn't somewhere known for its Cadbury chocolate. Was it like Nottingham or Leicester or something? It might have been. Because that's one of the ones I can remember. Oh, I'm slowing down. That's the one. Leicester and Birmingham, where the legends began. What about Pringles, Sophie? Where did that originate from? Overshot the sign a little bit. I bet Sophie's searching up where Pringles originated on Google at the minute. Yep. Pringles originated in 1968 by Procter and Gamble wanting to solve problem of soggy dough. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, there's no slam. No, whatever. Next stop is Kings Langley. Which are my favourite? The red ones. The ones inside the red packets and tins or whatever. Fair enough. Is this the really weird... Oh no, it's not. Because there's a really weird part of this route. Look at that. I don't know what that is. It's some sort of... Oh, I know what it'll be. It'll be a part of the other underground and overground layers, won't it? That... I don't know why, but that bit just looks really weird to me. It stands out from the whole route. It's just like a massive perky out bit. I'll have to do some research on that. Oh. Oh yeah, another cool feature. The map's been updated, so now it tells you what station it is when you hover over to the platform. It tells you Kings Langley, platform 2, platform 1. We're on platform 3, and it even tells you all the scheduled departures on that platform in later time. I am doing the 736 2K07. That's included on that little indicator there. Then after that will be one at 806, and then there's platform 4, which platform 4, which will be... oh, there. 7:43 to B8 to Euston. And yeah, it also tells you like what service different running trains are doing, how fast they're going, what the targeted speed is. If I just show you what I mean, look, see, current speed. I think it should say target speed 75 soon, but if there's another, I'll find another train. There. So look, I can just look at that train, see what it is, how fast it's going. That's going 51 miles an hour. Its target should be 53, but that slowed down a bit earlier. That is 2B08 Bletchley to Euston, and it's stopping at Apsley. Look, it says on like the massive text there as well. It's very good. I love the new map. And yeah. Also, the signalling has been upgraded, so it tells you the direction that the signals are going. So this, my signal is a clear. It tells you what the next signal is, and it tells you what specific signal it is. So like, I think this is just a guess, but in real life, if I was to come to a stop at this signal, then I'd have to phone someone, and then I'd have to say I am at signal WT5133, I think that says, and then they'll know where I am, signal wise, and yeah, it's like I'm not really sure, but that's what I've kind of seen about like phoning and stuff. Like if there was a fault or something, then you could ring up the person and say that there's a fault and that they can let him through. But that's literally a wild guess. I don't really know. I'm not certain, but yeah. A new cool feature. Now the track has shadows that extend for longer, so like because like, well, it's right here, look, you see like where the shadows from the trees kind of end at a point where the rendering can't continue. Well, that's what the shadows on the track were like, even in broad daylight. So I'll show you in a minute once I've stopped. There's another 350. I might get a little screenshot. I'm gonna get one from here. Field of view. Could get some of the in-cab details of this 350 in through that little window. Increase field of view, so then we see like the edge of the track. There we go. Make the saturation bigger, like more definitive. Maybe not too much, but that should be enough. Make it a bit less bright. About that's enough. Exposure. Don't need that really. I only need about that much. plenty of famous pacer bounce. I'll try that later, Sophie. Oh yeah, look, there's a new sepia effect. Most recommended for Steam days and like Steam-based photos. Oh no. Okay there. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I suppose it's not too big. You can also change the weather, so you can make it a bit foggier if you want. Like that. If you want to add like a dramatic effect. You can make it a bit rainier. Like that. So if you wanted to add it in like a rainy, kind of stormy effect, like that. You can make the cloud level very big. You could maybe add a bit of snow if you want. You can make it a bit wetter, so like it's been in the rain for a long time. Oh, just gonna make it like 100% basically. You can also change the time of day. So you could have it like 3 o'clock when it's like kind of sunset. Or 5 or 6 o'clock. They could surf it, that would be cool. Yeah, it's not too shabby, is it? You can change the temperature, but I don't think that'll change much. But yeah, let's reset it. I can't be bothered with the screenshot now, I can't decide. Oh well. I have already got a couple anyway. There's a sign there. Might have stopped a bit before, yeah. It's near enough, innit? Right, let's unlock doors. Interiors are changed as well. Very boring seats. But yeah, that's West Midlands trains, isn't it? This stream has been going on for nearly an hour, I think. Yeah, 50 minutes. Oh, I think... What station is this? Yes, it's Apsley, isn't it? That sign looks awful. That looks absolutely awful. Another problem that people started kind of whinging about when they first kind of encountered the 350 is that there's no West Midlands train branding. There's no branding at all on this train. Just the colour scheme. There's no branding whatsoever. People were not happy about that at all. And since there's no branding on this train, because they did lose the branding from West Midlands trains when they were like making it. They lost the branding. And the branding's also meant to be on the signs. But it's not there. Because, well, they don't have the license to use it, so... the signs just do not look nice in some of the stations. They look horrible, they look displaced, so yeah. But that's one of the kind of issues of this route that we can't really do anything about because they just genuinely don't have the license to fix it, so we're just gonna have to deal with that problem for the rest of its existence, really. Unless they do get the license back, which is very unlikely, it could get fixed, but yeah. There's branding and livery editor. Yes, I know there is, Sophie, but I'm not going to use it because, well, I just don't want to risk any like more lagging or crashes because as someone said, as it's been said, the more liveries you kind of install and implement into a route, the laggier it'll be. So I just don't want to. Plus, I don't think this livery's even that bad. Like, people can still tell that it's a West Midlands Trains 350 because of the iconic colour scheme, the green stripes and the white background. It's obvious. And the number font and the front green cab, like, it's very recognisable. And I think the branding, the actual wording on the side of the trains are one of the least... Oh, shoot. I won't concentrate. The actual like brand image on the side of the train is one of the least noticeable things about this train. Yeah, I think there's a orange aspect ahead. I slowed down very quickly. The brakes on here are pretty good, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about spadding unless you're just going full pelt through. So that I can literally react so quickly with signals now. It's green anyway, so yeah. Ah, I'm gonna miss the sign. I'm not very good with stopping at signs. Because, like, it's... unless I'm in the platform, it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think I've actually seen these type of signs before in this game. I like that detail. So there, look. The branding would be on the left side of that sign, but it's not.
Ticket checks are in operation at this station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
I thought that might have been a mastery thing to place down one of the signs. But it's not. There are like a defibrillator thing as well. I'm just gonna go see what that is. Oh, shut up, DSD. Aha. Not sure why there's robots, but whatever. That might be real, it might not. Right, let's get going. I don't think I've even completed any like proper masteries yet. I probably have, but I've not noticed, but still. Next stop is Berkhamsted, the station with possibly the best tilt in the route. I've seen videos of 390s tilting it through, and it's absolutely amazing. There it is, look, see that? Slight, like, kind of curvature. Amazon type robot that delivers things. Ah, that's fancy. Well, I don't know who lives in the station, because no one does. I don't think. There's no packages to be delivered. Just a joke. Yeah, same. They're easy to find, and Yeah. The route maps. Yes, I am seeing RHTT again today, anyway. It's... I think I've missed it again. At York. Because there's a camera for York and I use it to see what trains are on. Bloody hell. Yeah, I've missed it. Damn. Oh! My voice was on, because I unmuted it. Right. I'm just gonna see. Yeah, it's in platform 5. I'm not gonna ask what's on 3J51 in the chat, because some of the people just get really impatient in there and just say, like, stop asking repeated questions you already know. But I don't. I'm actually curious to know. It might not be 175 and 116, the 37s. It might not. It could be 254 for all I know. I'm not sure. But the people in there just get really impatient. And when they get impatient, I get impatient. So I just decide not to ask as much now. I only ask for things that I've genuinely not seen before. So yeah. Also, the people in that chat, they get so moody sometimes, because like they'll be like, if someone was to ask someone a question and they didn't say please or anything, like they're just asking a question, then they just get really like annoyed about it and they'll go, please don't forget to say please during questions, I'd really appreciate that. Like, you've never even seen them before and you probably never will either. Like, it's just grow up, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if they don't say please or not, they just want to know what's on the bloody train. But yeah, the chat just gets really like rowdy sometimes in there because they just don't have any patience. And like, you know, that's how it is. If they don't understand what you say, then they don't. Some people forget, some people don't. I might have gone a bit too far on that, but still, it's just... The people on there just kind of need to... just calm down a little bit, really. As long as they're not doing anything, like, annoying, then it's alright. Stroppy hormones. I bet most of the people on there are just like in their 50s or 60s that have railcam subscriptions and stuff. I'm not sure. I don't have a railcam subscription because I'm not paying 30 quid a year. Take chillax pills. Yeah, like I'm not gonna pay 30 quid for a bloody subscription for railcam. That's an absolute waste of money. That's loads. It might not sound like a lot, but it is if you're paying it yearly. I would like try I would register so that I can look at more of the cameras, but when it comes to subscriptions, it's so bad. Because when you subscribe to Railcam, when you register to it, they'll let you watch more cameras than you would on YouTube, and you can get more access, but them locations, they are absolutely terrible compared to the stuff you get in the subscription. Exactly, Sophie. And this is entirely my opinion. Some people might be the same, like they might, yeah, I agree. Some might not, and they just go for it. But like, it's quite unfair comparing the subscription, a very expensive subscription, sorry, and a free register. The cameras in a subscription are so much better, and it's just annoying. It's one of my little annoyed kind of subjects. Thank you, Sophie, but I am not the channel to go to for like train info and stuff. I usually get it from the people on the York cams. That's if they're clear about it, and that's if I'm absolutely certain about it. But I'm starting to get it from like Rail Record. That's a good one to use, Sophie. If you've never used Rail Record, I definitely recommend it. People have to enter data in about what they've seen. Sometimes it's not true, but sometimes it is, and that's the good thing. Because a lot of them are true. And it's so helpful. In case other people don't know about it or anything, someone will have seen it at some point, and then will put it into the system of a Railcam for Rail Record, unless they're just being really tight and they don't. But yeah, or if they don't know about it. I kind of wish everyone used that because it's so good. Yes, it is. Like a train register. It's like a train register, but just for other enthusiasts, just for other train spotters to enter. If there's nothing entered, then there's no registers. One time someone put 37418 for a 153 movement, and that can get a bit confusing. Because a diesel, if it ever says like diesel locomotive pathed for 75 miles an hour, that is most likely going to be a 153. Usually when it's a 37, it's a 2Z head code. Two is usually a Caroline move. The Caroline inspection saloons. But yeah, I think it's for the 37s. It's usually 1Z or 2Z. What's it called? Rail Record. It's easy to get used to. Also, just before I forget, I'll show you. There you go. There's the little shadows on the track that continue. They didn't have that. But the thing is about this is that they actually had to paint it onto the track. They can't just have it as a shadow. They had to physically paint it on there. Obviously based on sunlight, like they've had to animate it and stuff. But they've had to paint it on because they can't just use it for shadows because of the rendering and stuff, so they've had to paint it on. Driven 35 miles. That'll link with the 35 in the 350 number. They've done that with other trains as well. They've done that when you drive for 401 miles. And then, no, 400.5 miles, and then times that by 2, and then you get 801. Class 801. It's quite a cool feature. No problem, Sophie. Hope you have fun with it. Please be careful. Well, you might want to be careful as well, though, because some of the entered data isn't entirely true. Mostly it is, but sometimes it's not, so be careful. Also, sometimes they won't put in the data at all, sometimes, and it might come on at a later date, like after the run. It honestly depends whenever someone's seen it and they've put it in. So don't always trust it. You can be positive with it, but just don't get too certain. But it still helps a little bit. Not sure about that one, Sophie. If you want one with signals in, then go to Traxi. That's a really good app because it tells you, because it's literally a physical map where you can look at where trains are on the map at different locations. They are at different scales. Like the signals don't look very far apart, but that's just in a different scale. But it still tells you where the train is, if in case there's no reports on RTT. This is Cheddington.
If you require assistance at any time,
Oh, there was slamming that time. Maybe just didn't do it in the train. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get going. Only a few more stops. You can actually do Ilkley more on this train now. There's more control with it now. The joints are way too quiet. They need to be the same noise levels as 380. Look how quiet that is. Way too silent. They need to improve that more. We're gonna hit 100. Right, we're coming up to Leighton Buzzard, so slow down soon. That's practically a perfect stop. See that sometimes it doesn't make any noise when it opens, it's just the beeping. Fun fact, at Milton Keynes census in 2021, 264,349 was its population. Awesome. It made a sound that time. Alright, let's get going. Oh, my channel subs have not grown at all. It's been stuck at 135 for ages. But yeah, that's just YouTube's algorithm, innit? I'm guessing. It's not fantastic. I mean, it's alright, but it's not fantastic. Thanks for the support though, Sophie. Oh, I'm coming in too quick. I'm gonna overshoot it. Oh no. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Stop! 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 No! Damn it! God. I'm not concentrating, am I? Right, I can't be asked to reverse it back, so I'm just going to open the doors and shut these two. Well, four. Get that one shut. Get that one shut. At least I've got some of it in. It technically was, Sophie. Right, our last stop of the journey, Milton Keynes. But I still overshot it though, didn't I? I still overshot it, didn't I, Sophie? I don't know why I was speaking in a really strong Yorkshire language then, I'm sorry. I mean, I suppose I am from Yorkshire, so yeah, you can't really deem that as offensive, can you? So weather today is just going to be the same old boring cloud. I'm going to check on my phone, see if it's... oh shit. It's double orange, okay. Nah, I wasn't thinking of the Yorkshire tea, Sophie. I was thinking of bloody Leeds and Sheffield and Huddersfield and what have you. And Hull. Good old Hull. I love Hull. It's a good place. Well, only the city bit of it. No offence. Alright, weather. Oh, I'm actually going to be getting a bit of sun at 2 o'clock. RHTT's usually late at 2, so that don't matter. I'll be getting a bit of sun. Fancy that. Humber Bridge, yeah. The longest suspension bridge in the UK, I think. I'm going to double check on that. Oh. Yeah. Yep, Humber Bridge. It's like a bit more than a mile long. Right, next signal's going to be red, so I'm going to slow down. You need to be approaching it at least 20 miles an hour before it beeps. In real life anyway, at least 20 miles an hour. I can see it. No, that might not be it actually. It's the one further up there. That little black dot in the sky. Right near enough there. There you go, at least 20. So then you've got plenty of time to slow down. It's an orange. I'm going to increase to 40 only. Please don't crash. Please, game, do not crash. Please, please, please do not crash. I just want to complete one route. I want to complete one run. Please do not crash. If you crash, me angry. If you don't crash, me happy. I'm sure Dovetail wants everyone happy. Sometimes. Please do not crash. I thought that was for me. That magnet. I think it was. I'm not sure. I put it in emergency. Whatever. I did it. I completed the run. Well, not really. Now I've just got to wait for the timer to kind of go, and then I've completed it. I love the little destination board. Looks brilliant, that. It's on the side of the windows as well. There. Right. Got a platinum. Amazing. I sped quite a lot, but whatever. Took me 1 hour and 8 minutes. 18,000 action points. That is amazing. Okay. Also, route hopping is a new thing now. So... Oh. Yeah, I'll actually deactivate the cab first. The tail lights, yeah. Tail lights. 426. Yeah, that's just going back. So further up there is just a buffer. And the thing. I think that should be in max brake, shouldn't it? Yeah, it's in max brake. Forward. Off. And turn this off. There, I've deregistered. Right, time flies when having fun. Indeedy do. Right, let's just get rid of these. Let's turn these off. There is also guard mode. I might just showcase a bit of that. So, let's say I go to the right at the back of the train.
Please do not smoke until you have left the station premises. This includes e-cigarettes.
I think they're mostly going to be on this side. This is the platform, so if I just unlock the guard panel. That will close the local door. And then I think if I do that, guard key on, I can open the local door. Then I'd have to check, and then I'd open the passenger doors, like the other doors. And then if people were to get on, I'd have to I'd have to make sure that the platform's clear, so like no one's prattling about on the platform. Go back to the panel. Close the doors. once them doors have closed, then I go in and I close my door. And then after that, you'd have to buzz to the driver to confirm that it's clear to go, because because the driver doesn't know when the local doors are shut. So then you just do that. Then in real life, you'd get 2 buzzes back, then the train would leave. That's it. That's what guard mode's like. So yeah. Oh, come on! My bloody iPhone storage is full again. It keeps going up randomly, it keeps having little short bursts. It's really annoying. Oh, God's sake. Piss off. You see, now you know why I want to replace my phone. Yeah, and then you check tickets and remove bags. Okay, so I've done that run. I think I'm going to end the stream here. I just need to clear some of my searching on my Google, because that's your search history on Google can impact your cache on your storage, which just increases your data. Oh, I hate it when it does that. No problem, Sophie. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I don't care. I just want to clear my fucking mail. It's because like when the storage goes full on my phone, it won't let me use the mail. Right. That's a problem then. I've not got YouTube installed, have I? I absolutely hate this phone. Right. Anyway, I am going to leave the stream here. I know I didn't really get to do conductor mode this stream, so yeah, it's just been a long stream on it. But hope you all have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like the stream, and if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It'd really help on my road to 200 subs. So yeah, I might do conductor mode another time. Not sure when yet, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Have a good day. And yeah, see you later. Bye bye.